she laughed. "All the same, it isn't a comfortable place. I'm going to wake up some of those old rooms. We're going to put in some more windows. And then there are the children," she added. Yes, there were the children, surely the noisiest in all the world. They had reverence for nothing. They were the wildest savages, and especially those from 9 to 13, the cruelest and most uncivilized age for children. There were 2 little boys, twins I should think, who were nothing less than devils, and regarded their elders with cold, watching eyes, said nothing in protest when scolded, but evolved plots afterwards that fitted precisely the chastiser. To do my host and hostess justice, all the children were not Baldwins, and I fancy that the Baldwin contingent were the quietest. Nevertheless, from early morning until 10 at night, the noise was terrific, and you were never sure how early in the morning it would recommence. I don't know that I personally minded the noise very greatly. It took me out of myself and gave me something better to think of, but in some obscure and unanalyzed way, I felt that the house minded it. One knows how the poets have written about old walls and rafters rejoicing in the happy, careless laughter of children. I do not think this house rejoiced at all, and it was queer how consistently I, who am not supposed to be an imaginative person, thought about the house. But it was not until my 3rd evening that something really happened. I say happened, but did anything really happen? You shall judge for yourself. I was sitting in my comfortable armchair in my bedroom, enjoying that delightful half-hour before one dresses for dinner. There was a terrible racket up and down the passages, the children being persuaded, I gather, to go into the schoolroom and have their supper, when the noise died down, and there was nothing but the feathery whisper of the snow. Snow had been falling all day, against my window pane. My thoughts suddenly turned to Bond, directed to him as actually and precipitately as though he had suddenly sprung before me. I did not want to think of him. I had been fighting his memory these last days, because I had thought that the wisest thing to do, but now he was too much for me. I luxuriated in my memories of him, turning over and over all sorts of times that we had had together, seeing his smile, watching his mouth that turned up at the corners when he was amused, and wondering finally why he should obsess me the way that he did, when I had lost so many other friends, for whom I had thought I cared much more, who nevertheless never bothered my memory.